An offense you also believe is underrated is this Jacksonville Jaguars team. Why do you believe a rookie quarterback is going to lead the way for Jacksonville?
Yeah, so Jacksonville, my goodness, they come in here with a rookie quarterback coming off of a season where they only won one game. And Ryan, how can you tout this offense? Well, they've invested in the offense. We got Urban Meyer coming at the helm here. He's got a whole new regime to go off of. They've invested their first round pick, the first overall pick in a quarterback who many believe will be a generational talent. And you're looking at the weapons around him. And I still think they can succeed. And the main thing about Jacksonville is this AFC South that they play in. This division is absolutely going to be fantasy gold for anybody that's going against them. All of these defenses, outside of the Colts, I feel like will struggle in Houston, Tennessee as well there too. And so when we're looking at this Jacksonville team, I think they're going to be playing from behind in a lot of games. Now, from a football standpoint, we don't like the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, if you want to bet the under on wins, I'm totally for that. But from a fantasy standpoint, we're looking at a guy like DJ Chark, who had a down year last year, was wide receiver 40 in that range. Before that, in 2019, he had been a wide receiver 2, a top 24 wide receiver. I think Trevor Lawrence definitely helps us with that. And you're looking at the talent and explosive weapons that they have around them. They drafted ETN in the backfield to go along with James Robinson. Laviska Shenault is still there. I think he's going to be explosive in low A dot form. So you're looking at ETN and Laviska Shenault, who are going, I think ETN you're going to have to draft maybe in the fifth or sixth round, but Laviska, you can get him later on. These guys are going to be explosive weapons. Even if you want to draft Trevor Lawrence as your QB2 on your roster, maybe a QB3, depending on where you're drafting, I think they can definitely pay off dividends. When you're looking at James Robinson, he was an RB7 last year. I think he's still going to be well within a range that you could feel comfortable with having him as your RB2. And then with the playoff schedule and things of that nature, like I said, they're going to get Houston, they're going to get Tennessee, both of those teams twice. They're playing Cincinnati, they're playing Atlanta, they're playing Seattle, all defenses that really struggle to contain the pass and contain fantasy points. So that's why I like the Jacksonville Jaguars outlook in 2021.
You'd have to think the Jaguars can really only go up from where they were last year. Fifth least total yards averaged per game of just over 326 yards average per game for that Jacksonville offense.